All right, so my name is Jonathan Lampudical, and I'll be going over the effectiveness of preventative measures regarding disordered eating in athletes. The authors of this poster are Miriam Lopez, Jason Martinez, Olga Orda, Davin Rodriguez, and Elizabeth Scott, as well as myself. Sponsors are Dr. Abuyila at the University of Texas at Arlington. So the purpose of this study was that disordered eating in athletes impacts both males and females, and the risk for disordered eating in athletes spike when the athletes are put under stress. For example, during competitions, athletes have their own subconscious thoughts of the importance of thinness. The purpose of the study was to determine if education regarding disordered eating can lower an athlete's risk of developing disordered eating as measured by the relative energy deficiency in sport-specific tools, which is the RST. Our hypothesis was that education about disordered eating had no significant impact on athletes' risk of developing disordered eating, as measured by the RST. The methods we used were, we had 30 female athletes from the UTA track and field team. They were aged from 18 to 23 years old. We used the Red S specific screening tool, RST, to measure the athletes' risk levels. And then we divided the athletes into two groups where group one received support and information on the effects of disordered eating via the Athena program by having sessions once a week for a total of 8 weeks. And group two had no intervention. Our statistics were independent variable as the Athena intervention program. The dependent variable was the athlete score on the Red S test. Our p-value was 0.978. Our alpha was 0.05, where our p-value is greater than the alpha value, where p is greater than 0.05. We divided the groups into 2 of 15, so 15 each from the 30 females. We have our chart with the group mean and standard deviation. Our results were the p-value is higher than alpha, therefore accepting the null hypothesis where there is no significant difference between the groups. We analyzed using SPSS, and we have our values under that. We also have a chart under showing the RSTs. Our conclusion was that although participants in group 1 had a noticeable difference in change between RST1 and RST2, the results from Red S score shows there was no significant difference between athletes who were part of the Athena program and athletes who had no intervention. All this data supported our hypothesis. Thank you.